Hello, this is Robbie Mitchell from Head in the Cloud Development, here to give you a quick demonstration of the Head in the Cloud Easy Payment Bundle for NetSuite. This video is being recorded in August 2021 on NetSuite version 2021.1. So what is the Easy Payment Bundle? I'm glad you asked. Basically, it's a tool that enables you to give your customers an easy way to pay the invoices you send them online with a credit card or debit card with no login required. If you are set up to accept credit card payments in NetSuite, then you can use this tool. The truth is, this tool is pretty simple. It really is just an online payment entry form. We're not adding any card processing or payment capture capabilities here. It relies purely on the secure technology already built into NetSuite. We're just exposing it in a new way. And it's worth mentioning, this bundle first came out in 2019, and you may have seen the previous video, but this video is being done on version 2 of the bundle, which includes support for customer deposits as well. More on that later. Enough talk, let me show you how this module actually works now. Now I'm going to start from scratch, so I can show you how easy this tool is to set up. To install it, go to Customization, Suite Bundler, Search and Install Bundles. Here, type in Head in the Cloud, Easy Pay, and press Enter. Now you probably won't see all these private bundles, but the one you want is ID 395356 here at the bottom. So we'll click on that, then click the blue Install button. So these are the bundle components. You might want to take a screenshot of this because these template HTML file names may come in handy in a minute here. So I'll keep an eye on this page as it installs. It usually takes about 5 minutes or so. Okay, so now that it's installed, the next thing we need to do is configure it. There are 2 steps to this. First, let's go to Setup, Integration, Easy Pay Configuration, New. The idea here is that if you have multiple subsidiaries, you'd probably need multiple configurations. I'm just going to set it up for one, so I'm going to name this record Default. The subsidiary for me is Honeycomb Manufacturing. I'll enter my company name here as it should show up on the payment page. Here I'll select the account that I want to be set on the payment transactions created. I'll put in my email address here so that whenever someone pays us, I'll get notified. The author of the notification email has to be an employee. Now the payment entry template is the HTML template for the actual payment entry page that the customers will see. I'm going to use the default one, which is Easy Pay HTML form. And you might want to customize this for your company, which you can do by just doing a save as from this template that we provide you with. The success page template is what users will see after they've made a payment. Again, you can customize the template by doing a save as from the one we give you. But I'm just going to use the default one. And last but not least, I need to select the payment processing profile to use for the card payments. Now I'll save this record, and that's step 1 done. Now let's think about how we're actually going to use this module for a minute. Let me find an invoice to pay. So here I have an invoice, and what I want to do is email my customer and have them pay me online. So to accomplish this, usually I'll do 2 things. I'll put a Pay Now hyperlink right on the PDF of the invoice, and I will also put a link right on the email template that I use to send it. Let me show you how to set up this email template with a Pay Now hyperlink. Start by going to Customization, Scripting, Scripts. And if you see a lot of scripts, you can set up your filters like this to filter to just the scripts from this bundle, 395356. Then we see here the HITC Easy Payment Suitelet. Click on the Deployments link here for this suitelet. And let's view the deployment. And what we need is this external URL here, because this is the page that customers will use to pay you. So let's copy this URL. This is what we're going to put into our email template. So I've already started an email template here. Maybe you already have one that you use for your invoices. So this is visually what the email will look like. And now I need to click this first button on the toolbar to view the template source code. Now I have an old link in here. I'm going to replace this old link with my hyperlink that I have copied. And one important detail that I'll mention is hyperlinks in emails have to be escaped. So basically you just need to change the ampersands to be ampersand amp semicolon, like this. And now to help the users out, there are some additional URL parameters we can put in here. As you can see here, I'm putting in the invoice number and the invoice amount. I use the amount remaining. And I'll also put in the subsidiary just to make sure we find the correct invoice in case different subsidiaries have the same numbers. But that's it. I'll go ahead and save this template now. And now we're ready to email the invoice to the customer. So back on the invoice, I'll click email here. I'll just put in a fake email for them. And I'll select my Pay Online invoice template. And now I'll click Merge and Send. So now if I look on the Messages sublist, we see the email that was sent, and here's the hyperlink to Pay Online. I'm going to go ahead and click it and pretend that now I'm the customer paying this invoice online. And as you can see, the invoice number and the amount to pay autofill from the URL parameters. And I'll tell you a secret. For testing, if you just enter in test as your name, it'll autofill with valid garbage data here, like this. So then if I click Submit, we'll immediately get a confirmation page here. Here's our payment confirmation. And back from the company perspective, if I refresh the invoice, we can see that it's been paid. Now let's take a look at the payment record. And that's about it for invoice payments. It really is that simple. But I also mentioned that we support deposits now as well. And normally you'd probably want to have a separate payment entry template for those. But for the sake of demonstration, I'll show you that if you simply don't enter in an invoice number, but you enter an amount to pay and your details, you'll see that now it's created a deposit instead. And that concludes the demonstration. At Head in the Cloud Development, we're always looking for ideas to make our products better. Please get in touch if you have product feedback, questions, or if you're interested in purchasing the bundle. You can email us at gurus@headintheclouddev.com or contact us through our website at www.headintheclouddev.com. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at SuiteWorld.